What is up, YouTube and all my fish keeping friends? How is everybody doing out there in fish tank land? I hope you guys are enjoying your Sunday afternoon, Sunday morning, probably. I'm still drinking coffee. I'm still just waking up. I'm taking it easy today. Got myself a little sunburnt this weekend. I know nobody wants to hear about that, but I got a little bit of sunburn and like it really hurt, so I've kind of been laying low. Anyways, let me see, let's check out the chat. I'm just chilling out today. I'm really just kind of like, a lot of you guys know there's a lot been going on in the home front, and I just want to kind of like not freak out, so I've been purposely just not doing a lot and just focusing on getting out of here and getting to Aquashella. So I got a little bit of music today. This is music from MU Free Music for your videos, and they've given me permission to use this music, and it's just for fun. I just enjoy a little bit of music. I especially enjoy it when I'm doing like the microscope stuff, but I just thought I'd mess around with it today. Just having fun. Just having fun. Let's see. Let's check out the chat. Daryl Damer's up in here. KG Cichlids, Freshwater Joe, King and Queen Cichlids, how are you? Carbon Really, Tampa Tom, Passion for Pets, Heather Nielsen, how are you? Let's see. Sunshine Aquatics, Chris, Multi-Tank Addictions, Jen Stradrin, and let's see. Not Nola Jane, how are you? Alright, I'm just, yeah, I don't know. I'm chilling out. I got a camera on the floor over here next to my aquascape tank down there, and I'm going to switch over to that in a little bit so you guys can check out what's going on in there. Kind of talk about that. I'm dealing with, I got some guppies in there that are not doing so well, and they've never been doing so well. I think it's a genetic thing, but, you know, giving them the best life that they can have until... until they pass away. But just like hunchbacks, some genetic defects and stuff like that. And anyways, we'll talk about that in a little bit when I switch over there. We'll get into just the different things that will cause fish to become hunchbacked, because kind of is the subject of the stream, I guess, because that's what I was going to show you, that tank, and you can't help but see these really sad guppies. There's only 3 of them in the tank, but they're pretty sad. Let's see, let me get to the bottom of the chat. Oh, and we're not going to play this song. And let's see. So I'm really excited about going to the aquatic experience this year. I'm not sorry, aquatic experience. Haha. Aquashella. This will be my first time ever to do Aquashella. This is the second Aquashella ever. And it's definitely a much different event than pretty much any other fish keeping convention or festival. This is definitely, I would list this more as a festival. The combination of art installations, and there'll actually be a DJ, there'll be live music. It's going to be fun. Lots of art, and both freshwater, saltwater, and a lot of other animals as well. There'll be a pop-up pet fest right there next to us in the epicenter of the whole convention hall. So that will be fun, and it's going to be cool for the fish keepers in like the pet community to kind of merge together a little. I mean, we're all kind of pet community, but technically it's really cool to see us kind of come together, and we're gonna, you know, we're all gonna have the opportunity to mingle and chat and talk and shop talk and all that good stuff. So it'll be fun to see all those other creators that I really am not involved with. I'm trying to think of some of them right now, and I can't. With Anna Nicole, there's Anna Louise. I'm sorry, I don't know much of the pet fest community over there. D, how are you? It was nice to catch the end of your stream. I was kind of running late. Water Wizard, how are you? Good to see you here. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. You know, like, this is definitely always my day to just chill out. I get a little bit of time with you guys. Definitely get time to play with, you know, do some water changes. And I'm just trying to prep up all my tanks, get everything happy and healthy in a good balanced situation, because I'm actually flying out of here on Wednesday to meet up with some of the other people organizing the booth itself, and we're gonna get a little head start on setting everything up. And then the actual, we have like a little bit of a meeting, I believe Sunday or Friday morning or Friday afternoon. There'll be a little meetup there, a private meetup for the fish tube community, like a photo op, and just for a chance for us all to get together and kind of just meet and greet without the crowds, without the actual convention. So that's the first little gathering for us. Then there'll be some dinners. It's always fun. It's kind of a traditional thing we've been doing, is a little fish tube dinner, fish fam dinner, and sometimes people go out for ice cream afterwards or whatever you want to do after. But things kind of dwindle down after the dinner and everybody dissipates. But if you're not a content creator and you just want to hang out, you're a fan of some of these content creators and stuff, that's going to be an awesome opportunity as well. You can kind of like, if you can get into the restaurant wherever we don't even know where we're going to be. The aquatic experience, we had like almost a reservation, but I'm not sure what we're doing. And there's so many people this time around. I don't think that we're all going to be able to be in the same spot. Yes, Priscilla, how are you? Priscilla's going to be there. Chris from Multi-Tank Addiction is going to be there. Ooh, let's see. E-Money from Aquarium Monster. E-Money is going to be there as well. Let's see. King and Queen Cichlids, they're not going to make it, but I'm sure we'll see them in Chicago or at the Aquatic Experience. That could be fun as well. I'm going to try to be at all these events. It's all about the money, and we all know that. So, you know, I'm just going to do what I can to make that happen. And my Patreons definitely help me to be able to make it to these events and get the interviews and have, you know, and share it with you guys and get to experience it for myself. It's a blessing. I'm really grateful to be able to go. I'm in a hard spot right now, you know, pinching pennies, and yeah, I'm really grateful and very blessed to be able to go to this event. I would not have been able to go without the community out there, without your support, without my Patreons, and without everybody's support, whether it be buying a t-shirt or super chats or whatever. It's all combined, kind of comes together, and really does in the end is the difference between me being able to go to these things or just pay my rent with my day job, you know. Let's see, it keeps freezing on me. I want to turn off the AC. I'm sure that the music hides the white noise of the AC, so I won't sweat. That's nice, but I usually like to turn off the AC and put the blackout curtains over there. But whatever, I think we'll all be okay. Let's see, Jordan's up in here. Did I see Jordan? Alluring Betas, how are you? I'm going to be crashing at Alluring Bed Jordan's house for the first day or so because my reservations in the hotel don't start until the Friday. So it's going to be a fun adventure. Science Gal Aquatics will be there as well. Sunshine Aquatics will be there as well. I don't know. Shishi's Bubble Nest, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about Shishi's Bubble Nest, if she's making it or not. Well, we have all kinds of fun surprises planned at the YouTube booth. I don't even know some of them, to be completely. They're surprises for me. I think some people know better than to tell me some of the little surprises because I got too big of a mouth. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think there's some fun stuff gonna be happening at the booth. I'm sticking with the lighting. I'm gonna try to kick it up a notch with the lighting a little bit. We'll have a little bit of fun. It's just gonna be nice to meet some other people that, you know, once again, meeting more people that I have not met before in person, people involved in the community, on the platform, on YouTube, and just, you know, fish keepers, breeders, stuff beyond YouTube. There's gonna be a lot of YouTubers there, but we all know that, I mean, we're just a little tiny little thing in the hobby. So it's gonna be nice to meet a lot of different companies, and, you know, different vendors, and really, you know, geek out with some fish breeders and stuff like that. Haley, how are you? Good to see you here. Oddball Aquatics in the house. Don Gallagher, thank you so much, King and Queen Cichlids, for the $5 super chat. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, that's how I do it too. You know, I'll be listening to a lot of these streams and do water changes or whatever it might be at the same time. Just keep it keep it going. It looks like my YouTube counter has froze at 35. I don't know. It always freezes, so I'm kind of like so over it. Let's see if I try to get rid of it and then bring it back. Oh yeah, it moved up to 37. I don't know, whatever. I need to get over Streamlabs OBS is a fun one. Keep you guessing. Let's see. I'm just hanging out. I'm watching the stream, checking for questions and whatnot. I'm not getting too crazy today. I'm just, like I said, I gotta lay low. I was gonna film a bunch of stuff and have all these videos ready to come out for you guys while I was gone, and just everything planned out. But you know, it's just with the ex moving out, I still have the two animals, the dog and the cat here and stuff like that. I just gotta be smart and just take a little bit off my shoulders and make it a little easier. So I'm just ready to get out of here, honestly. With everything going on at home, it'd be nice to get away from the place for a little bit and geek out, hang out with some fish nerds. Jason from Jadrin Aquatics, the fish nerd himself. He will be there as well. Dan Slee, how are you? Good to see you here. So yeah, all my tanks are good. I don't think I'm gonna have any problems while I'm gone. The only thing that I'm kind of, the only fry I have right now are the tetras, and their community. They're keeping a nice little community, they're colony breeding. So I think as long as they're fed well enough, and I've set up a couple of batches of live baby brine for while I'm gone for someone else to feed them, I should get away with them being fine. I mean, the worst case scenario is the parents start eating the fry, and I lose some fry to that. But that's the only fear I have there. Everything else is going to be good. Now, I say I'm coming in on Wednesday, but I'm flying out of here on Wednesday, but I'm on standby, so it's a little bit of an adventure, so anything could happen. I could actually be, I could be traveling for a while. But I'm no stranger to that. I'm used to buying cheap tickets and having to hustle. I think I'll be fine. I think I'm going to actually probably get lucky. I'm trying to be optimistic and be positive, and I think I'm gonna get lucky. I'm gonna slide right through, flight after flight, bam, 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 cross my fingers. So half this music here, I don't even know it. Like, that's actually kind of chill, that song there. But I'm just kind of, some of these tracks are actually new. I'm hearing them for the first time because I'm playing a different playlist from this channel. Adventures are fun. What is life if it's not an adventure? I'm sorry. I like a little bit of a surprise. I like a little bit of a challenge. Had fun with it. So it'll be exciting. Like I said, this is going to be different than any other event because we're going to have so many other things going on. It's not just going to be heavy on the saltwater side. There's also going to be a lot of other animals there, so lots of stuff to film, lots of stuff to be distracted by, and I just hope that I can find some good food nearby. I was enjoying the aquatic experience because there was literally like an Outback Steakhouse like right next door, so you could skip out of the convention if you wanted to at lunch, and a lot of us, we ate there a lot. A lot of us would just take off for lunch, go to the Outback Steakhouse, and chow down and go right back to the convention. But I've heard that it's a little lacking on the food side outside of the convention hall, so I don't know. I have to look at the maps and see what's up. I haven't really studied that. Oh, some of this music could just make you fall asleep. Hope everybody's got their coffee this morning. Oh, I plan on eating good. That's a big thing for me. Whenever I travel, for one, especially if I'm traveling somewhere that's like culturally completely different, I love to try the food. I want to eat food, and when I'm traveling, there's so much energy blown just in traveling, or say being in a convention like that, and you just need to keep your energy up. And I definitely like to eat when I'm traveling. It's just, I don't know. Plus, I live on an island, obviously, in the middle of like the Caribbean, nowhere. So, don't get a lot of fast food. So, and it's not. I'm okay with that. I don't miss it. I'm not complaining. But when I do get away from here, sometimes it's fun to just eat crazy fast food stuff that I would never normally get. Just kind of get the munchies. Just go for it. Just hit like some some Arby's or something just crazy, just nasty, just fast food. It's because I don't get it, so it's okay. It's not like I'm gonna do it all the time. It's just me splurging, have a good time, fun. Go to Wendy's, get a big Frosty. I don't know. But we're there's going to be the shrimp competition too. Most people probably know about that. I don't know if you've seen the advertisements. I need to put a little bit more of that on Facebook just to pump it up a little bit. But there will be the first American fish competition. It's not the first ever, obviously, in the United States, but that's what it is called. It is the first American shrimp competition. So it is the first of this competition, and obviously it'll probably take place again next year at the same convention, you know, at the Aquashella again. But that's pretty cool. There's 50 entries, and it's completely sold out and ready to rock and roll. I look forward to that. I know that Chris Lookout from Germany, from Dinnerlay, the shrimp king himself, he's caught wind of that, and he's flying in. I know that he made me really jealous because he was in. He made it to the Global Pet Expo, which is really not a place that I need to be, so I wasn't going to go to that this year. But I knew that Chris was going there, and I really wanted to go there just to hang out with him in the Everglades and in the springs, in Florida, because he told me that was his plan. Like, he's going to do the Global Pet Expo, but while he's in Florida, he's going to go hit the waterways and go out like on a canoe, take his underwater cameras and stuff, housings and stuff, and go film. And so I wanted to go to the Global Pet Expo just so that I'd be there in Florida to hang out with Chris and go play out in the wild with him, because it's what I love to do. And he's the only other person I know that's like that would do crazy stuff. Like, I would totally like to go out in the wild with him and get some photography and cinematography. Him and Jimmy. Anyways. But I knew he was going to be able to go do that, and I was so jealous. And then I saw all the Facebook and the, you know, all the posts up. And him and George Farmer went out yesterday or the day before in a canoe in the springs in Florida and got some really nice photography. And I'm so jealous. I mean, I'm glad they have the opportunity. I'm glad that they had the opportunity to do that. It's awesome and good for them. I just wish I was there too. Yeah. Totally wish I was there. 54 Punchy, thank you for moderating and throwing out the links. I know Candy is on the road with Caleb, making her way to Denver, whatnot, for treatment. So she can't be here today, and I just hope I hope he has a good day and things are smooth for little Caleb. But thank you, Pamela, for throwing out the links. I do appreciate that. A lot of the links I have are in the description, easily to find there. My Teespring, actually, all my shirts actually should show up at the bottom of this, my description here, whatnot, of the video. I'm finally linked. My channel is linked with Teespring now, so it promotes it automatically for me there. And then I also just started an Amazon store, and linked my my YouTube channel with Amazon as well, as an Amazon affiliate influencer, but it's like an influencer account, but like an Amazon affiliate account. But anyways, blah blah blah. So that's new too. Yeah, I wish I would have gone though. That would have been fun. I'm gonna make a trip with Chris Lukop one of these days. Oh, it's all about the money, man. It's all about the money is what it comes down to, it seems. Let's see. All right. Cat's in the kitchen messing with things. I'm not even gonna get up and I don't even care. Hopefully she doesn't hurt herself. Let's see. Heather Nielsen, yeah, I wish you could make it to Aquashella. I know there's a lot of people that I wish could be there this time around, and I know that you know, and everything happens in time, in the proper time. I know that there's a lot of you, like even Candy Overhauls. I know at one point I'm gonna end up meeting her at one of these events. There's a lot of you that I know eventually we'll get to meet each other. Haley, we're only gonna have to keep each other out of trouble. Priscilla's telling me to keep her out of trouble. I'm not babysitting anybody. I need some babysitters myself. In my condition, I'm gonna I'm gonna need to be escorted back to my hotel room at an early time. Lock me in there, and then I'm safe until the next day. That's what I need to do. I hope you can fit your camera in your suitcase. Yeah, my carry-on is my camera bag, which is in the bedroom right now. But I have my full deal camera bag, and that's my carry-on. Well, it's like my backpack, and I can get that. I can keep it if I just right. I can keep it, slide it under the seat, so that can go into the seat, and then I'll have a duffel bag with my clothes that will be my carry-on that will go up above in the bins, and then my carry-on suitcase will have all my lighting equipment crammed into it, and that will be a check bag. So that's my packing plan. And I you know, doing the lighting and stuff and being involved with the production side of it and trying to make sure I bring gear for that, like livestock stuff. I'm not even worried about that. I'll bring back a bunch of plants, and I can squeeze those in a bunch of different places, and they'll make it. But I don't think I'm gonna bring any like animal livestock back this time. Don't really have a place. I don't know. I just don't want. I don't need the stress right now. I don't want to deal with it. I'm not trying to keep anybody out of trouble. I am not trying to keep any. I am, like I said, I am not anybody's babysitter. We're all grown adults. We're all grown adults. I'm gonna stay out of trouble. There's a swimming pool there. I don't really want the swimming pool. I like a hot tub. I want a hot tub just because I've been working really hard the last couple of weeks and I'm sore and achy. But I do think there is that side of like a hot tub. There's like a soup of who knows what, a hot soup of as Haley would would say. So there is that. Amber from Big City Betas, you can't stay. You're hustling today, I know. We will all see each other Wednesday or Thursday, that's for sure. The majority of us, anyways. I know that Amber and Haley are all coming in on a car together, and we're all going to be meeting up around probably Thursday. I feel like realistically Thursday afternoon is going to be Thursday afternoon or Thursday evening is when a lot of us are going to start rolling in. The first crew, and then everybody will start rolling in on Friday. Leona, how are you? I don't know if Leona found somebody to shack up with her. She was looking for someone to shack up and share a hotel, I think. I don't know what her plans are, but I don't know. She mentioned that. I don't know if anybody needs to catch up with her about that. If you're still looking for somebody to share a room with. The Cove, how are you? Welcome to the stream. It's so nice to see so many of my Patreons in here as well. Got Mr. B, got The Cove, we have Heather Nielsen, Captain Savage Aquatics, good morning. How are you? Daryl Dimmer. Daryl Deemer. God, can I just, someone beat me until I say it right? Daryl Deemer. Awkward kid. It's, yeah, 5 more days. I will get beat. Someone's gonna hit me. Priscilla. Oh boy. Yeah, this is vacation. I mean, this is as close as it's gonna get to me is vacation. I went to visit family for Christmas, and that was really kind of depressing, cold, kind of hidden side. It really wasn't at all a vacation. It was just more of like a sabbatical. It was like I hid out in a cave for a week with family. I didn't really go outside. It was just cold. I went out in the backyard. That's about it for a minute. You know, it was just cold. So there's that. So I think this is going to be more like a vacation for me. Plus, we hang out with a bunch of fish nerds. So, and there's all kinds. You know, everybody's talking about all these things to do away from the events. But from my experience going to these events, I don't have time to get away. Like I'm not going to be trying to organize something to just paying a lot of, you know, putting a lot of money and energy into being there at that event, and it's only going on for 2 days. So like, I don't know. I just don't see how I'm going anywhere else, leaving the property. You know, I'm going to go to my hotel and I'm going to go to the event and I'm going to eat and it's going to be over. That's really it. I mean, it's a 2-day event, not 3 days like the Aquatic Experience. It's gonna be over before you know it. So I like getting there ahead of time. I love the production, setting it up. So I'll have fun with that. That'll be fun too. It'll be a couple extra days there doing that. But yeah, it's gonna be over before you know it. And so for that reason too, I'm not really gonna like try to leave the property and go to something town or something. I'm there for Aquashella. I'm there to hang out with my fish nerd friends and get interviews and to mingle and converse with people. And you know, it's the event itself. Doors are only open for so long every day anyways. I mean, we all may be hanging out and go out to dinner, and it's a longer event for us, but like the actual show, when the doors are open for a very short amount of time. I mean, what I think usually those events are 5 or 6 o'clock. It's shut down and everybody's out, and you know, it's breaking down or shutting it down. And then Sunday will be like that. It's just like any other convention. As soon as it's over on Sunday, it's gonna be a meltdown. Everybody's gonna be, it's a hustle bustle. Everybody's tearing down, packing up their stuff and getting out. A lot of people will fly out Sunday evening. It's for a lot of people, it's all money and it's hustle, and no, they're not gonna stay there. Like vendors and stuff, they're not gonna stay there any longer than they need to. So I guess it's gonna be over before you know it. So I'm gonna be in that convention hall as long as those doors are open, and then sucking up every moment of it before I have to come back to my little island. But I'm not gonna try to go into town or like the Aquatic Experience. Everybody wanted to go to the city at night. It's like, no, I'm gonna go get rest in my hotel room, and I'm gonna get up early and have a nice breakfast and get pumped up to hang out with my fish nerd friends for 6 to 8 hours and make some memories. Anyways, that's my rant, so I'll be quiet now. Why does my chat keep freezing? I'm like going, why is nobody talking to me? Okay. Who else do we have up in here that's gonna be there? Oh, we have Lumpy Dog in here. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good Sunday morning, probably. The background music is very intense. Is it, Amber? Is it too intense for you, Amber? I'm sorry. Is it intense for everybody, or is it just intense for Amber? I swear. Am I gonna cause you to get in an accident? Is the music too intense for you? Jeez. And then my my YouTube count is frozen again, which is always fun. I don't understand it. I just kind of want to know sometimes how many people are hanging out. 54 Punchy, thank you again for for showing up my Patreon. The Patreon, I need to post some content there, and I'd really like a little bit more engagement there too. Like, I'd love to hang out with people more. I don't have a huge amount of Patreon, so like I haven't really created a real community of like communicating over there with other people, but that would be awesome. That would be nice. The meet and greet, the first meet and greet will be taking place on Friday. I don't want Amber to get into a car accident, but she knows the time. I don't really try to keep up on that. I'm gonna be there for so much of it. I'll know because I'm gonna be there the whole time anyways. 5 to 7 on Friday. So the event won't be open obviously, but because, you know, if you're a content creator, especially if you're on the list and you have credentials and stuff, you know, everybody will be able to come through security, and I believe it's going to be like at the YouTube booth, and it's just going to be our own little private gathering, and it's all being made possible obviously because this event is founded by content creators. So we got a little heads up, you know, whatever, we get to do a little extra things because we're content creators. Anyway, so it'll be fun. We're gonna have a little bit of a meeting there, I guess, and then it'll be a Friday outing evening thing. You know, I'm sure everybody's gonna want to go out and eat together. I just think there's gonna be a lot of people this time around, so I think it's gonna be a little bit more like clicky, and it's not a bad thing. There's just so many people. I mean, I don't necessarily expect this time around everybody to be in the same restaurant. Like, it's crazy. How could all of us even surprise a restaurant and do that? Like, it just can't do that. So I don't know. I think it's going to be broken up a little bit more this time around. I think that the Saturday night YouTuber thing will be the best time to like everybody hang out and eat together like at the same restaurant. Other than that, it's just gonna be so many people. Like, you're not gonna get everybody to do the same thing. I think that's one thing about having the meet and greet between 5 and 7 is to really help all of us influencers get on the same page. Now, I do not know if this is just the fish tubers or if the Pet Fest people are coming to this. I think this is just fish tube. I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to irritate anybody. Some people, there's some controversy over this Pet Fest thing, and I think it's fine. I think it's healthy. I think it's healthy for the whole platform to mix and mingle a little bit with the pet community, honestly. Just for coverage over the platform. It's good for all of us. Especially even to go and collaborate with some of these pet tubers. It kind of helps. I don't know, I think it's a good thing in the end for all of us in a way. So we'll see. We'll see how it all goes. Pizza, I always want pizza, and you know, I am a snob about pizza, but at the same time, I'll eat almost any kind of pizza unless the dough is raw. So, but I don't know, I want to eat a little better than that. Like, I don't have a lot of money, but with the money that I am going to take, I plan on spending it on food. And like I said, that's the one thing I'm get to play with and splurge with, is really just eat some good food. So I'm definitely going to, and healthy too. Like, if I could find a good salad somewhere, that is the hard thing in the United States, it seems like right now. And there's a lot of chains and things and all these crazy restaurants that are just chains and stuff, but you know, meat and potato stuff is there, but when it comes to healthy food, it seems like just lacking, and it's just like, it's fake. It's like they'll throw you out a salad and make you feel like you're getting something healthy, but it's just not. Do so much better if I just cooked at home. I might do that one night. Just go to the grocery store somewhere and make my own meal in my hotel room. I might do that. I might do that. Yes, it will be nice to get everybody back together again, and then also kind of have other content creators coming in that have not been kind of present for some of these events. It will be fun. Amber, is my music still too intense for you? Is it negatively affecting your driving? Did I make her mad? Did she leave? I'm just messing with her. I'm just poking at her because she's poking at me and my music. I don't expect everybody to like my music. This is kind of spacey. It's called Game of Minds is the name of the song, and I think it's perfect for microscope play. For microscope play, that sounded kind of, never mind. Anyways, you know, messing around on the microscope. It's a really spacey music. It works with like looking at things under the microscope. I don't know. Most of these tracks in here, that's kind of why I picked this music for the down quiet time when I'm working with the microscope and I'm not talking and just don't want it to be boring, so I kind of have something to fill the dead air. She just keeps talking, showing pictures of this pastries or something. I'm like, Amber better bring pastries with her, because she's really just been teasing me with all these baked goods that she's been making in her new place. Yeah, she better hook us up with some pastries. At least one, just have with coffee one morning. A little stash of them. I will pay for them. How about that? Have some nice pastries that I can like just keep in my hotel room and have with coffee in the morning. Hint, hint. So Priscilla will be there late Thursday night. We will all create content. There'll be so much content, it'll be goofy. Like, I'm not even worried about that, actually. I don't plan on making a lot of content. I plan on having fun. I'm going to live stream from the YouTube booth, or from the event. I'll do my regular live stream on Sunday. There, live, you know, so there'll be that. And then besides that, I don't know. I might live stream another time. I might live stream over the week while I'm setting up and I'm there just doing some stuff. But I'll probably live stream on other platforms. Like I'll do a little live stream on Instagram. I'll probably do a live stream on Facebook. Just to get the message out while I'm there early and setting up, and just kind of like to pump people up a little bit and maybe help spread the word, help promote. But besides that, I'm just gonna keep it mellow. I'll film some stuff there and I'll get some interviews, but I'm not, you know, there's only so much content you really can make about an event, honestly. I mean, like, it's only gonna go so far. Like, I'll probably make 1 or 2 nice pieces out of the content that I collect, and then have my other little interviews that I do. But besides that, I'm just gonna, like, I've focused before in the past, like really hustle and like kind of get a bunch of content, and I just want to relax a little bit and have some fun and you know, just have a plan ahead of time, get those things checked off my list, and then relax and hang out with my fish nerd friends. Not spend the whole time with a camera in my hand. This is a chill song. Let's see. And Leona is driving on the 4th Friday morning. Awesome. You're doing a road trip by yourself. Oh, I didn't even look on my Facebook because I have like 3 Facebook. I actually have like 4 Facebook pages. I mean, I have a long history in the in the pizza world, dudes. I got a couple of things I keep up with, and I kind of get behind on them. I have a couple. I won't even say. Well, I have one. Sexy Pizza is a Facebook channel that I have. Because of my long history in the pizza world. I have a couple of pizza related, and then a fish club here locally, and a bunch of stuff. I'll go look at that. KG Tropicals. Oh no, I did. Wait, no, KG Tropicals. I did check your out. I thought I responded. No, I did read that. I read that. Yeah. I saw that. I gotta figure that out. That's the only problem. I probably gotta need to wait until after Aquashella. I don't know if you know, but I've just gone through a pretty, not horrible, like nasty, but I just went through a breakup, and the ex is still in the process of moving out over the next couple of days while I'm gone at Aquashella. She's gonna finish getting and take the dog and the cat. And then this is just a fish room and recording studio now, which is not bad, but things are changing, and I'm gonna my time will free up, and I'll be able to focus on putting something together for you on that. But yes, I would love to work with that, collaborate with you on that project. We'll talk about it for sure. But I definitely did get your messages. Friday Fish Fact. We have Ron here from Friday Fish Facts. How are you? I've been loving some of your interviews lately. You're killing it. You're getting some really awesome people. I really enjoy that. It's nice to, you know, I've been hustling too, but not so hard because everything else going on. But I really do enjoy your interviews, and you've been getting some just really good people. You'll be getting in late, like at midnight. So Priscilla, you are staying at the Lorenzo as well? Yes, I think so. So the Lorenzo Hotel is going to be the hotel right there at the convention. It's going to be so KG Tropicals. Are you going to be at the Aquashella? Yeah. K-Town Reefers, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Sharpies Models and Aquatics, what's up? Anthony's Fishy Friends, happy Sunday. Hope you're doing well. Ron, thank you for the music. Yeah, I'm just messing around. It's not something, you know, they say that psychologically music in the background actually detaches you from your viewers somewhat, but that's just, it is what it is. Like, you know, I think it's a little fun. Plus, I'm not gonna do this all the time probably. I'm just doing it right now for the fun of it, and I do have permissions to use this content through YouTube. It is the YouTube channel, MU Free Music for Your Videos. That's the name of the channel here on YouTube. There's a link to it in the description of this live stream as well, so you can go check them out. They've got about 75 tracks or something, and it's you know, a mixture of things, but it's all pretty much just electronic music and, you know, just straight music, not much of a vocal No vocals really. A couple of tracks maybe, but it's fun stuff. And it's covering up the white noise of my AC unit being on right now. I'll tell you what, it's really nice to have this AC on while I stream. Usually I do not have the AC on, and it is hot. I start sweating right about now. It's almost like with the AC on, I know with the AC off, I kind of know when my time is up almost, because I'm starting to hit that temperature in here, and I'm starting to get sweaty. But with the AC on, I kind of forget what time it is and how long I'm on here. I'm too comfortable. So I'm actually 40 minutes into the stream. I didn't even feel like it, just because it's so nice and comfortable in here. A pastry porn. I shouldn't even say that out loud. Not to be, don't want to demonetize this, right? Let's see. Who else do we have up in here? Oh, so let's get off my face here for a minute. Why not, right? Well, we could show, whatever. I don't need to show this stuff. I don't like doing the commercially thing. I mean, I should have shown this already this whole time I've been rambling. I should have showed these goofy tees. These were fun though. Teespring is actually pretty awesome. You can create a lot of stuff from Teespring, and you can incorporate stuff that, you know, copyright stuff that they have there. And so I kind of really I got lucky with putting these together. I mean, some of the graphics are mine, but not all of the graphics. But they're all copyright free. They're all like legit, and I can do it. It's been really cool too. Is because I created like 24 different t-shirt designs. Teespring has been promoting them on their platform, and I've actually sold a few shirts through Teespring, completely separate from my community. They're just like, I got enough product, and use the right keywords. If you use, just like YouTube, if you use the right keywords in the tags and the descriptions and whatnot of your products that you make on Teespring, it'll help you be promoted, give you you know, SEO on Teespring, which will help you sell products there. And I didn't really realize that, so I went through and I'm starting to change the tags, the title and descriptions of my products, and it's getting better SEO on Teespring. So that's just an idea for some of you out there if you want to try to sell your products. Otherwise, if it's, I mean, it's one thing to have your logo, but a lot of these shirts are not your logo. They're just fish keeping stuff that. So it's cool. It's cool. They've been fun. Daryl Dimmer, thank you for the $10 super chat. I really do appreciate. That's lunch or dinner at the Aquashella there in Dallas. I promise you that. There's not gonna be any Outback. I'm gonna miss that Outback. That Outback was good. I mean, to go into steak and potatoes or whatever, just some nice solid heavy food. That was nice. And have it right next door to the convention hall. That was not bad at the Aquatic Experience. Dan Slee, thank you for that $5 super chat. Have fun at Aquashella. I will definitely have fun at Aquashella. Like I said, we're all gonna be filming content. There'll be so much content. Definitely, you guys keep a lookout for all of the live streams that'll be happening. We're gonna have a YouTube couch there at the booth, behind the corner. Like, we're gonna have a little space just for interviewing and live streaming, and that will be pretty awesome. So I definitely look forward to live streaming there at the event. And a lot of, you know, all of us, everybody's gonna be streaming, so it's just gonna be, YouTube's gonna be hot in the fish keeping world this next weekend. So definitely keep your eye out for everybody throwing up their live streams, and during the event and the convention, all the art and stuff. It's gonna be fun. Like I said, you'll be able to catch some content from me on all the platforms, or at least I really just stick with Facebook and Instagram. I'm not much of a Twitter guy, but we'll be doing a live stream from Instagram. And like I said, I'm getting there earlier, so I will be doing some fun stuff because I'm not making any content until I return. So I will definitely be doing some live streams as content for the setup, kind of behind the scenes stuff. You know, not try to give things away, but I will sneak you guys back behind the scenes for a second, and we'll do a little bit of a stream. Bloomin' onions. Yeah, it was like the last, I don't know the last time I'd had one until the Aquatic Experience, and I did have one of those. We had one of those at the table. I do have to, he's not in here right now, but I owe Rack lunch too. Yeah, Rack got me lunch one day, and I gotta get him back. Heather Nielsen, Bloomin' Onions are great. Another one of my Patreons, Heather Nielsen. Good to see you in here. It's gonna be late. We're all gonna be up late. I don't know. I'm gonna be up late. mean, I'm gonna be all wired. I'm gonna be wired with excitement, just naturally, just be pumped and excited. You know, I can't really help it. So we're gonna, I'm gonna try to get some balanced sleep so that I'm not falling apart by the end of it. Tiffany White, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. That's so awesome. It's Aquashella Food Fund. Oh man, I appreciate that. That's so awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, I just know last time we were so exhausted. Everybody, you could try to play tough, but a long weekend like that, I know I'm like crying about it, but it just, if you drink water and you prepare yourself and you plan ahead of time and you know what you're in for, you'll be better off. And I've been to these things before. Like, I'm gonna be fine, but definitely the energy. It's fun. It's gonna suck the energy right out of you. Let me go ahead and flip over here for a second and just share with you guys one of my favorite tanks. This is my fun tank. This is my tank. Like, it's pretty much a mixture of aquatic plants. I kind of like my collector tank. I have running about 20 different species of aquatic plants in there right now. You can't really, it's hard to point it out, but I do have some, really excited to finally have some alive and healthy. Some Pogostem and Helphori that's up in the front, kind of closer to the front, but it's definitely, it melted back coming in the male, which that's been my problem every time I get Pogostemons. By the time it gets to me here, it's just melts in the male. But this one's actually rooting nicely in the substrate and it's making new growth, so I'm really excited to finally have some Pogostemons. And there's that in there that's kind of new to the tank, but just a mixture of things. You could see that I have a guppy fish in the back, and she's a female guppy, and she's all hunchbacked over. I got those guppies from somebody. I wouldn't want to say their name anymore. Just I don't want to be rude and like be bad talking their business or anything. But definitely had some bad experience with the guppies, and I do have. I think they're pretty much they're inbred, very well inbred. I think it's just her being hunchback is a combination of that, and she's been well medicated. There's either that or just a lot of these people in Thailand, when they do these guppies, they use some pretty concentrated and intense medications to try to quarantine these fish. It's stuff that's illegal in the United States, you know. It's just crazy, and I think that a lot of times some of the stuff has an effect on the guppies and actually can make them sterile. So I do have a trio in here right now. They're chilling out. I had two and I put another one in here, but he's just not doing very well. So I'm just letting those guppies like live out their life. They're not ugly. They are pretty guppies, but she's very well hunchbacked, and her spine is not doing very well. And so just let her live out her life in there, and then eventually I think I'm gonna put a domestic beta in this tank. Get a splendid in here in this tank maybe, and just keep it simple. I don't want to put a lot of plants. I'm sorry, a lot of livestock in here. I don't want to put a heavy load on this tank because it is. Oh, you see him going for shrimp. This guppy does try to eat some of the shrimp in there. But yeah, I just try to keep it light in here. It's about the plants really of this tank. So like 1 or 2 fish is about all I ever want in this tank. Anthony, have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Leona, what are you doing? Thank you so much, Leona. You always get me, and then you make my heart like, I'm like, oh, what? Get me all emotional, get me all verklempt over here. Which business is selling inbred? I can't talk about that. I've said enough about them before, but it's someone off of Facebook, and they're not very well known anymore. They're not really, they kind of got a lot of bad hype on their own, so I don't need to say anything about them. They're not, as far as I know, they're not doing that well. Leona, thank you again for the $50 super chat. I really do so very much appreciate that. And I will see you at Aquashella, so I'll be getting you back one way or the other. Well, you're all going to be hanging out. I know in the end we're going to have some nice lunches and dinners all together and just shooting stuff and hanging out. Let's see here. Is there any other questions in there about that? Anyways, yeah, it's sad about the guppies, but I do like this tank though. It's a fun tank. Amber, I'm just curious. Is my music too intense for you still? I don't feel like it's so intense. I mean, Some people don't like electronica, and I think that sometimes it's anything like that can come across intense. I think some people think that classical music is like intense, but it stimulates my brain. I'm very hyperactive. I need to have all that, all those extra noises going on in the music. That's what classical's great for. That it just stimulates the mind. What are you tripping on, cat dog? I think you're gonna be okay. I think you're gonna be okay. Leona, thank you for that. I can't go anywhere. I've got 10 minutes anyways. I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna wait for that super chat to be gone before I go. That's my rule. That is my rule. I wish Daryl Dimmer could be there this time around. I wish a lot of you could be in there. Really, you know, I could make it to this event. I know it doesn't work for everybody. But I mean, for one, with our YouTube, with the YouTube platform and our community here on YouTube, it's awesome that an event like this is supporting us this much, so that we can really actually have an awesome gathering of just content creators. But beyond that, this is just going to be a really cool event for the hobby. I think it's a way to promote the hobby to a younger population and just make it a little bit more modernized. I think in other parts of the world too, they're way ahead of us in that game, and it's just nice to kind of make this much more of a fun event that's crossing some borders, and also just incorporating different things like art and music and stuff, and just make it kind of make it fun for the newer generations to kind of help. It's just really important for the hobby as well, to help keep people in the hobby, help bring newer generations of people into the hobby. I love seeing the young people. I love seeing kids at these events. It's just so uplifting. It's kind of even emotional. My first experience at the Aquatic Experience, to see so much youth there, to see the children's the children's aquascaping competition, and to see so many young people involved in it. It kind of got emotional to me the first time around, because I kind of forgot about that until I saw it in person and just realized how much of this hobby is young people. And that's one reason why you'll see that on my channel I keep everything completely G-rated and family friendly as I possibly can, as possible. I know that I have 13 and 14-year-old kids that watch my content, and younger, and I just want I want them to be able to continue to watch it, and I appreciate that, and I would not want to do anything to compromise that. So I always keep my content clean, clean, family friendly, no cuss words, no drinking, no nothing. It works for me. That's just that's how I am, and I'm not judging anybody else. Everybody has the right to do things how they do them. It's just it's my thing, and especially after, like I said, after going to these events and seeing so much youth there. There's so much youth there. It's just really it just reminded me, like, how many, to have young people come up to you and say, like, I watch your videos on YouTube and this and that, and it's like, oh wow, like, it's more powerful. I think, to have a 4-year-old come over to you and be like, yeah, I watch your videos on YouTube, that's one thing. When you have a 13-year-old or like a 12-year-old kid come over to you and be like, I love your videos, I watch your stuff, and I really like your blah 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 fish or something like that, and it's just like, wow, to know that you're influencing young people. It reminds you that you have a responsibility to keep it right, to make sure that you're sharing correct information, that you're keeping it positive, you're keeping it clean and all that. So that's just where I'm at. That's just where I'm at. I need a roommate. I don't need a roommate. I'm good, you guys. I'm trying to stay out of trouble here. We're gonna just stay off that subject. What is Amber saying? I'm not in the car anymore, so it's not coming out as surround sound. Oh, the bass. Well, to me that would make it even sound better, because this music's got some good bass to it. Whatever. You know what? Whatever, Amber. Oh, Mark Plaka Whisperer is in the house. Good to see you here as well. So I got about 5 more minutes, but I don't have 5 more minutes because I got a $50 super chat on the board and a $20 super chat on the board. So I'm not going anywhere for now. I'll just hang out. It's a pretty boring shot. I'm sorry. This little shot of this tank. I mean, it's pretty and it's green. A lot of my tanks, I'm kind of doing more breeding stuff, and I'm doing more biotope stuff, a lot of blackwater tanks with leaf litter and stuff, and so I just felt like this is more of like my green, my planted tank, the hardcore planted tank. I gotta have at least one like that, and a blah 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 fish. That's one thing I try not to say anymore. It just sounds horrible when you play it back. When I've watched myself, I don't know. I just got that off of Enola Jane. Saying blah blah blah, like when you're filming or when you're live, it's just like chewing gum. There's like bad things. Don't do them. Like I've told myself that. I've caught myself doing that a couple of times where I say like blah 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 on camera. Like it's like you come up with something better than that. That just sounds like vomit. It sounds like someone like or like chewing gum while you're trying to interview somebody. That's slap myself on the wrist for that. No more of that. That's one thing about this whole platform and doing this stuff. Things you've learned about yourself, your character, and your mannerisms and things that you do, things that you say, the way you pronounce certain things. Like to be on camera, to film yourself and edit yourself, and to go back and watch yourself. You definitely. That's one cool thing about being a content creator, that you get to learn about yourself. You get to learn your character defects or your mannerisms and stuff. It's cool for that. You know, I appreciate that. I definitely catch some things and I'm like, why do you do that? Why do you completely mispronounce that? Yes, chewing gum while interviewing. Big bad no-no. Never chew gum on camera. And the ums and the buts and the blah blahs, it's verbal diarrhea is what I guess. Maybe that'll get me demonetized. I probably shouldn't have said that word either. Another saying that I probably shouldn't say, that I hate when people, it is what it is, and I say it sometimes and it's just like, it's so belittling on life itself. It is what it is. Because, anyways. Now I'm ranting and I'm just rambling on. Who's going to Chicago Aquashella? Dr. Guppy asks. I'm not sure. I mean, I know there's some hardcore people that will definitely be there, and some people that are founders of the FishTube community and the FishTube booth will definitely be there for sure. I can guarantee that. I probably will be there as well, working on the FishTube booth. That's kind of my hopes. I like the production side of it. I like setting up that stuff. I love going to conventions and working on that stuff. So I definitely look forward to being there in Chicago for the Aquashella there, and then there will be the aquatic experience in New Jersey as well, and I definitely look forward to making that one too. Except when it isn't, Dansley. Correct. Exactly. Exactly. Let's see. We're gonna go with a song called Space Within. I can get all spacey for a second and turn the music up just a little bit. I'm listening to myself for the first time, and I'm like talking differently. Normally I just but I'm like got a in-ear monitor here, and so I can listen to the music and make sure that things are kind of mixed properly on the soundboard, and so it's different for me. And if anything, I'm probably talking a little bit better and clearer, because I can tell when I get away from the microphone and when I'm close enough to the microphone, and the volumes and all that. And it's interesting. It's nice to actually have a monitor in my ear for it. It was a little weird at first, but now I'm almost uncomfortable without an in-ear monitor. Yes, Dr. Guppy, I definitely look forward to being at both Aquashellas in the aquatic experience. You know, it's all about funding too. You know, I definitely want to be at these things, but it needs to work, and I definitely can't pay all. I can't afford to do it. I know I can't afford to do it, but I for the last few years, I've definitely been hustling, and I've thrown down a lot of extra money to be at these events and stuff. And I know the first aquatic experience, I spent thousands of dollars to make sure that I could be there. Spent a lot more money than I should have, and I'm just getting smarter and being more frugal about it, and trying to work with different people to with sponsorships and things like that, so that I can be able to be at these events and not put, you know, not pay that much money to be at them. So, you know, as long as things work out that way and things can financially are a little bit more realistic to get to these events and to be involved in them, you'll definitely see me as much as possible. One I'm missing this year that I really wanted to go to was the AGA, and you know, I'll have to wait 2 more years for that. But next, you know, the next AGA, I definitely want to be at that one as well. That's something I'm like planning now for that. So, what is everybody doing? I know Amber's hustling today. I'm surprised you're making it to the chat. Just be safe when you're driving. Playing with the phone and driving. Y'all need to do a little live stream on the road, Amber and Haley. Do a little live stream. Road trip in it. You just gotta have one of those. I think what's the best thing? I think Priscilla has one. You get that little phone clip, you know, on your car, so you don't have to touch the phone, and it can just live stream and film, and you can drive safely. Or let Haley can run the show while Amber's driving. We're just so chilling out here. I'm only about halfway through the $50 super chat from Leona. So I've been loving Leona's stuff lately. Some of y'all might not know her. She is into fish. She's got a pond in her backyard. But she also has her own channel with a lot of other crazy content that's not fish related. She is a machinist, I guess, a metal worker in a way. I don't know the proper term, but she makes some. I don't want to give away too much of what she does, but she does. Well, I don't know. It's hard not to, but I've been to explain what I'm talking about. But she does make some. She makes machine parts for from aerospace and for from outer space aerospace stuff. So like some NASA stuff. So it was actually cool to see the there was the a spacewalk yesterday on the International Space Station. They're working on some battery power supplies and stuff, and they're out of the space station and doing a little spacewalk. And it was just crazy to see all the little tools and the metal parts and pieces on the spaceship, and to see stuff that was like maybe not those actual pieces, but same parts and pieces that she actually makes in the shop. And to see them in outer space and to see them in use, and to just see all that hardware and realize there's a lot of stuff that goes into building those space shuttles. A lot of handcrafted individual machine parts that are just like top quality stuff. Anyways, it's just cool. It's cool to watch that that spacewalk and to just see some of those components and seeing some of that hardware and some of the same stuff like the drills and stuff. Some of the same stuff that you produce in your shop there. Anyways, cool stuff. I like to geek out on that. I think it was one of the things I forget about now, but when I was very, very young, I think a lot of young men have that, and women these days. I don't know. There's no reason not to at all. Sorry. Have this like dream of being an astronaut, being in outer space. I was so into that when I was super young. I was all about being in the International Space Station and being an astronaut and being in outer space. Like, that was the thing. I think it's pretty popular, I'm sure. Always wanted to do the space camp thing. And living in Tennessee, I was really close. I think I've traveled and did a tour of the space camp that they have in Chattanooga, or outside of Chattanooga, wherever that is, right over there, somewhere southern Tennessee. Anyways, but I never actually. That was a pretty expensive thing to do. Didn't come from a wealthy family that could have afforded me to go to space camp. Anyways, Angel Variety Show. What's up, Angel? How are you? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Hope you're doing well, packing and moving, heading your way to Arizona. I'm not staying in Amber's car. Haley. I'm not talking to you, Haley. I'm not talking about this. Anyway. Do I have a booth or a table at Aquashella? We're having a YouTube booth. It's actually, the YouTube booth itself is taking up 6 booths at the Aquashella. We were the largest individual booth at the event. We're in the very center. And we're going to be back to back with the the Pet Fest, which is another event. It's actually its own festival, the Pet Fest, which was created by a bunch of pet tubers on YouTube. So basically the epicenter, the center of this whole convention is going to be influencers, content creators of both the pet community and the fish tube community, the fish fam community. So they have like 4 booths and we have 6. So I mean that's the size, 5 cubes, or I mean 6 cubes or whatnot, 6 blocks, big 3x2 booths, and so we're gonna have fun with it. We got a lot of space to fill and a lot of fun to be had. There's gonna be some games and stuff or something, like, I don't know. There's some fun stuff. There's some surprises as the as the Oskin, as the Joel man would say. It's gonna be plenty of surprises. I think Corey got the hookup this year. He's moving on up. He's hustling hard with his business and his website, and I believe he's actually going to have his own booth at Aquashella this year. So that's going to be pretty cool. He's going to be doing his own thing. And he's got so much product and stuff he's doing. He really it's time to take that step and to just buy, pay for your own booth. So I'm really happy for him. I'm really excited to see his website and to see everything moving so well for him, and to have Randy Reed on the team now. That's pretty cool as well. Maria, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I appreciate your $5 super chat, and I appreciate all of your support. You're gonna have to calm down there, Mr. Jasper. The cat, the dog, and the cat. I don't know why I get them all confused. I called the dog a cat and the cat a dog. Yeah. So I got the AC on, which is making me so comfortable. So I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to go over a little while. I'm about 7 minutes over. Just going to hang with you guys. I appreciate you all hanging out with me on a Sunday afternoon. And I'm sitting here on a second half of a $50 super chat, so I'm not going anywhere until that dissolves. But I'm excited to see all you guys. I'm excited to see a lot of people that are in the stream now, and to see you guys at the aquatic. It's so hard because they both start the same, right? So you just Aquashella, Aquatic Experience. Anyways, I'm gonna be excited to see a lot of you at Aquashella this year. It's gonna be fun. It is going to be fun. I just want to eat too. We have to find some cool spots that are close to the convention hall, and they're just gonna get bombarded. I mean, there's gotta be, like, you don't have a convention hall without having food facilities like around. I know there is gonna be some kind of a food like vending thing inside, like a concession. But from my experience at these kind of events in convention halls, the concessions within the convention, it's usually like, it's like school cafeteria food or worse. Like, I'm not traveling across the country or from the Caribbean to the US to come to the States and come to a convention to eat that garbage. I'm sorry, like, no offense. I mean, maybe it'll be really good and I'll be completely surprised. I don't want to be a negative, but from my experience, it's usually pretty funky stuff, and I'm going to be there hustling hard. I want to put some good food in my body. If I'm traveling, that's one good thing. One thing I like to do is eat good. So hopefully, I should get on here. I could probably do it now, but after this, I'm definitely going to get on here and look around. Yeah, I don't want to miss the chat. I don't want to close anything and open anything else up and not be able to see the chat. But I definitely want to, yeah, Leona. Trying to stretch me out here. There's got to be something. I got to get on the map, though. After this, I'm going to go look, do a little research, and find some stuff. And I think we should. I'm surprised because the Aquatic Experience, we definitely started talking about this, and we even had like a plan about where we were going to eat. And I need to get online there and start talking with some private little groups we've got going on there and figure this out. Like, what are we doing? Where is this restaurant? Who's decided on what? I think we picked Buffalo Wild Wings for Aquashella, and I called them ahead of time and said, they're like, we don't take reservations, but we can do this or do that for you. And they ended up actually reserving a large section for us, and I was really grateful for that, because I don't know where we would have all fit. That was the night we didn't know if he was going to show up or not to the event or not, but Joey and Rachel popped in out of nowhere. And Rico's from Rico's Reef Tanks, they all popped up, which was nice to have us all there. That was the night Zenzo and Joey arm wrestled in the middle of Buffalo Wild Wings. Good stuff. That was another thing. I didn't realize that Zinzo was the president of the San Francisco Bay Aquarium Society. I don't know why I didn't know that. Pretty impressive. I mean, he's an awesome guy. I really enjoyed hanging out with him the last couple of times I've met him, but I just had no idea that he was doing that. 1 second. It's getting cold in here. This AC is a little... I gotta turn the AC off now. It's getting too cold. No one wants to hear me complain about that. That's for sure. Oh, Heather's gonna help you bag stuff up on Wednesday. And bring... Yeah. Awesome. So you guys should be able to do like a fish room tour of LR Brett's while you're there, Amber. Lucky you. That would be awesome. That's like the one fish room that I really, that and Dean Tweedell's fish room. Just, I like Dean's like laboratory like environment. I like to keep it clean like that. And then I also just, I mean, and Lucas is just killing it. Like he's got so much going on in so many different fish rooms. The S on the end. It's pretty awesome. Impressive stuff. Priscilla can't wait to see everybody's beautiful faces. Oh, it's gonna be so much fun. Priscilla, you better get some good pictures. You got good pictures of me in the Aquatic Experience in New Jersey. I'm looking forward to you getting me some more, sneaking some good shots. And all those shots, I didn't even know you were shooting when you did it. You're just kind of like sneaking shots. That's when you get the best shots, I guess. You get people by surprise. Too cold, yeah. Well, I gotta, you know, it gets warm in here with all the lights. I got a lot of lights. It doesn't look like it, but they all balance out to make it just kind of okay. But I've got a lot of lights on me. One day I'll do a video just for the people, content creators that want to kind of see how I set up my setup. I think that some people would be into seeing that. Other content creators that might be interested in just like my whole setup, what I use. And you'll be surprised, a lot of my stuff is pretty DIY. But I make it work for sure. I mean, I'm using shop lights, just hardware, you know, hardware store shop lights with dimmable LED lights in them. And then I run those through a dimmer box, a control panel and all that. And so that's one thing. But you know, I just try to keep it simple, but I think some people would like to see the setup. I know a lot of people make a little video showing that stuff, but I really have never shown the behind the scenes. But there's a lot of lights. It gets hot in here. This is calm and relaxing music. Like I said, I'm just holding this, I'm chilling out with you guys a little bit longer. I still got a little bit of Leona's $50 super chat, so I'm not going anywhere. We're gonna chill and hang out. Is this mellow? Should I just leave this mellow song going? This is just like so peaceful, like running through a forest with leaves falling off the trees or something. I don't know. It's great storytelling music. Let's tell stories. Story time. I'll leave that for 54 Punchy. I do have some stories. I am gonna do one day. I will do story time one day, and we will tell stories of my childhood growing up in Mexico in the pet trade. Some wild stories. I think I want to do that one time because there's some good stories that I just never thought to share, but they are pet hobby, you know, pet collecting, kind of like that whole the part of the industry. Like I kind of grew up in the pet trade, so it's not fish, but still. It's you can't make me. It's my vacation. This is your vacation. You're gonna, Haley. You'll take care of this. I'm not even gonna get into it. Haley's got this. You're gonna get her into shape. You gonna pump her up, get her into shape, get her making some content and filming. Vacation. This is a priceless memories with your fellow fish nerds. You better stream it, if nothing else, just to have it for history, just to have it recorded for history on YouTube, so that you have the memories there forever for yourself and everyone else. That's how I look at some of this stuff, you know. may not be the greatest pieces of content per se, like trying to discover new viewers or subscribers or all that blah 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 on analytics, but it is nice to have the platform and have this ability, you know, to be saving memories and be able to share stuff. You know, there's stuff on here I can go back and be like, you know, just for my own self, be like, wow, like that's what I looked like 3 years ago, or that's what I was doing 3 years ago. Crazy, you know. It's nice to have the memories. And I think there is some cool platform. I'm starting to go off on tangents, but there's some cool platform, I believe. I don't know what, I gotta research that as well. There is a way that you can, like, if you don't have all of your content somewhere else backed up, there's a way that you can go and take your channel, and there's other platforms where you can back up all your content up onto that channel or onto that platform, like a database, like a cloud thing. So if something were to happen to YouTube, you'd still have all your content. That's good to know, because I have actually a lot of my originals I've had to delete, or I lost a computer and lost a lot of content. So like my first year of YouTube, I have no records of it. It's only on YouTube. Ginger Graves, thank you so much for the $19.99 super chat. That means you're on your phone, right? That's usually what it means when this is 99 cents. Thank you so much for the $19.99 super chat. Aquashella fun. I'm expecting videos. Yes, I will be doing videos, and there will be some awesome live streams. I'm telling you, anybody who's not going to be there, who wants to keep up with us, definitely keep up with all of our channels on that weekend, because it's going to be hot. Because I know there's a lot of us that are just going to be going off on hot, you know, just live streams, doing little random walkthroughs and tours of the event. So definitely keep your eyes on YouTube next weekend. It's going to be a lot of people sharing content. And I mean, there's probably going to be a lot of stuff where you could literally be on 2 or 3 streams at the same time and be bouncing, cameras bouncing off of each other. It will be like that. You'll be like filming. I mean, I've been there where you're like, I'm filming or live streaming, and I turn to see somebody, and they've got their camera on me, and they're live streaming, and we're like, oh hi, we're both live streaming, and we just like, it's so goofy, so goofy. And so much fun. I'm not going anywhere. I know, I'm not going anywhere. Now I'm gonna hang out here. Let's not try to completely destroy my analytics by just streaming forever. But yes, I'm not going anywhere, I guess, with Ginger Graves. $19.99 super chat. Or $19.99 super chat, to say it properly. I'm hanging for a while. I'm here learning to fish keep. Welcome to the stream. I don't know if I saw you. I don't know if I missed you earlier. What happened to the music? What happened? Where's the music? I'm like, it's too quiet. Oh, go away. Go back. No. Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay, I think I got lucky. Oh, we got music. We got some music. But I think that I have a cracked iPad, and it freaks out at one point, and it just starts doing what it wants. Like buttons start being pushed or whatever because the screen's cracked. And it almost started to do that. I thought I was about to lose that. Just have to give up and turn it off to save myself. But it's working. Okay. Let's see. I'm just checking out the chat. Like today, I'm not trying to do anything too crazy. I just want to hang out with you guys, and just hang with you. Maybe it's a little loud. Yeah, I just want to hang out with you guys today. Just check out the chat and just kind of getting pumped up and getting prepared for this. It's gonna be, I don't know. It's gonna be more fun than the aquatic experience because it's just different. Like it's gonna be more of a festival. I'm all gonna be having fun. Everybody get on the computer afterwards. All of you that are gonna be there. Haley, we all need, and Priscilla, we need to figure out what these food spots are, because I think we're all been slacking on like planning food spots. I need a place to run away to, like in the middle of anything and everything going on there. I need to be able to, I'm out of here. I got to go eat. I'm gone. Like I need to have that. So I need to have like my emergency place to just besides my hotel room. That's always an option too. That's why I like staying in the convention hall, staying at the hotel at the convention, so that you can always just take off to your room, go relax, take off your shoes for a minute, maybe even have to change if you want to change, whatever. Take a nap. I don't know. I won't be doing much of that, but pardon me. But yeah, I definitely want to find some food spots close by so I can disappear for a minute and recharge. Okay, Priscilla. I guess I missed that. I'm so awesome at reading the chat. Priscilla says that there is a pizza lounge next to the convention hall. Well, that's better than nothing. I mean, I can always do pizza, but I think I want something more than pizza. Now I'm being picky. Yes, pizza would be fine, but I would want something more, some more meat, steak. I don't know. Maybe I'm just missing that Outback Steakhouse, and I just want that. That's what I want. Oh yes, I heard that. You did say that your mother will be there, I think. Priscilla says after the Friday meet and greet, we should just destroy the hotel, restaurant, and bar. Now, the Lorenzo is actually pretty cool. I was checking out the website yesterday, and it's kind of artsy fartsy for sure. They do have a lot of art. There's art installations all through the hotel. The rooms are just full of artwork. Crazy. There's this kind of like art deco bar by the pool that's made out of shipping containers, and it's got this like painting of Albert Einstein on the side of it, and it's what's called the Relativity Bar by the pool. So there's the Relativity Bar, the pool bar. So and I don't know if there's some kind of, there's probably like a restaurant inside and a bar restaurant kind of lobby place indoors as well, separate from that outdoor kind of pool bar. So that's interesting, but there's just a lot of art, so it'll be fun. It'll be fun in that respect. Oh, the Cove is already on it. Razoo's, a bunch of places I don't even know what they are, but Texas barbecue. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I need like a rack of ribs. I need meat. No touchy, as Mark Big Easy. You're funny. All right, I'm chilling. Like I said, I'm 23 minutes over my time. I don't know if anybody is streaming after me. If anybody knows what's going on today with the schedule, who's streaming later. Mike Howe, Fish Barn, how are you? Fish Tank Barn. But yeah, I'm 23 minutes over, but I'm still chilling. I'm holding out. We'll let this $19.99 super chat kind of, we'll let that melt away, and then I'll go ahead and get out of here. See, now I'm starting to get in trouble. Yeah. I can't pay attention for nothing. Whatever. You know what? And then there's this what? And I'm like, I don't have anything. I don't have anything to say. How? I don't know. Do not stay at a hotel where pics of Albert Einstein are considered art. Well, it's painted. It's a crazy art deco, like all these bright colors, some really crazy art deco painting of Albert Einstein. Like I said, it's on the wall of the bar by the pool, not inside the hotel even. They got this crazy like art deco chandelier thing that hangs over the swimming pool. That's pretty cool too. I was trying to talk some people into bringing their bathing suits. Nobody wants to go into the human soup pool. So I guess that we're not going to be doing that. I guess I'll just leave my bathing suit behind then. Fine, because I'm not going to be the one lone person that's jumping into the pool. So we're just going to skip all that then. Oh, a little sore. Popped his shoulder out of his socket. That is not cool, man. That is not cool. With the chin. Oh, wow. I hope you feel better. I hope you feel better with that one. That's a bummer. What, Joseph? Tell us what. I was waiting for that, Priscilla. Oh, Leona's swimming. There we go. Okay, we got one person on hitting the swimming pool. I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep. Maybe just to be prepared, be a good Boy Scout. I'll bring a bathing suit just in case. 'Cause I don't know. I think it's cold. For me, that's gonna be freaking cold. I talk a lot of talk, but when it comes to it, for me, it's still pretty cold up there, you guys, compared to where I, for me, go swimming in, I can go hit the ocean, and the ocean is even colder, I mean, warmer than that swimming pool is gonna be. So I probably am not gonna want to get in that. Oh, Amber, you are so easily irritated by me today. This is funny. You don't like my music. You don't want to hear me talk about the hotel art. All right, I see how it is. It's all right. I'm almost out of here anyways. Probably going to call it right here at about 2:30. Go a half hour over and just call it. Just call it. What is this? Time zones. About to be switching time zones. Let's see. Oh, I kind of like this song. I'm over here trying to DJ at the same time. Yeah, this is kind of snaggy. Oh yeah. All right. Okay. Anyways, okay, we have 2 broken bones. Oh, ow. Yeah, trampolines. Danger. Don't forget your rain thingy too. Don't forget my rain thingy too. Yes, I'm gonna be prepared. My rain thingy too. Oh, I think I know what you're. Dan Slee, I get it. Never mind. This is going south really quick, and not my plan. Everybody needs to be good here. Be good. Keep it adult. Can we keep it? Keep it family friendly here. Keep it friendly. I get ya. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna have to just kill this before it goes really far south. But, so we should probably get to a closing here. I do want to say thank you to all of you for hanging out here on this Sunday afternoon. I really do appreciate it, honestly. It's just fun. It's fun to chill with all of my fish keeping friends, all my fish nerd friends. At the end of the week, mellowing out. I appreciate all of your super chats, all of the support that I get from everybody. It really does mean so much, and all of these funds go right back into this channel. It goes back into making these events, be able to make it to these events and be able to pay for this internet and keep me hot on the internet side, and all that, whether it be an SD card so that I have something to record this content on when I go to Aquashella, those kinds of things. So I appreciate all of your support. To all my Patreons out there, thank you guys so much. I do have some content coming for you guys soon as well. I do have a few of my Patreons in here now, so I just want to say thank you to y'all. It means a lot to me. And Daryl Deemer, that last name, I don't know why I can't. And it's so sad. I'm so sorry. I'm so bad. Daryl Deemer. I got it wrong the first time. You get something stuck in your head, and then I gotta get it out of my head, and then everybody else says it wrong too, and then I hear it, so I hear it that way too. Anyways, I'm rambling now. So I'm gonna go do fish tank stuff. I'm gonna go do some water changes and get these guys all nice and clean and happy, and have everybody ready for next week. Get ahead of the game. But yeah, I appreciate all your support. I appreciate all you just hanging out here on a Sunday, because yeah, and to all of you, that it's just now becoming afternoon. I hope you guys enjoy your afternoon. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I'd always say get out there, enjoy some time with some of your family or something. Go outside if it's sunny outside, if the weather's good. Get outside, play with your kids, play with your animals, whatever. All that good stuff. And I'm not trying to rub the weather into anybody, but if you can get outside and it's sunny and it's worth it, definitely do that. If not, just get on the floor and play with your kid or something. I don't know who I am to be giving advice to people about all these things, but anyways. Oh boy. All right. I'm going to just keep on rambling. It's really hard for me to say goodbye to you guys because I'm just going to go back to being alone on my little island here and just doing the regular do. But expect more content out of me soon enough, you know, with everything going on. I'm going to be able to do my some evening live streams during the week. I'm going to be able to create a lot more content as well because I got a lot more space. Having the whole house to myself. Pretty much at this point, this room now is just a recording studio. A recording studio on this half of the room and then a fish room on the other half. And that's pretty much it. So it's just going to be fun. I feel like I'm going to be able to do a lot more now that I kind of have the freedom to work when I want to, film, record, stream whenever I want to and stuff like that. So no excuses. I have no excuses anymore. No, I like the song. It's pretty cool. Pretty chill stuff. I listen to this stuff sometimes when I'm like just chilling doing water changes. I'll play some of this stuff. Anyways, if you guys are looking for if you're looking for music for your stuff, check them out. It's a link for it in the description below. It's MU Music for Your Videos YouTube channel, and you know, as long as you properly link them in your description and stuff like that, you can totally use them for your content, you know, in your edited videos and stuff like that as well. It's fun stuff. It's a mixture of things there. Thank you, Leona. You have a wonderful day as well. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And everyone, you guys all have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the rest of it, and you know, look forward to the content. Look forward to all of the live streaming and all the content that we're all gonna be putting out over the next week or so with the the Aquashella event and the fish keeping competition and all the cool stuff that's gonna be going on there in Dallas this next weekend. So yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. But thank you guys once again so very, very much. Enjoy your weekend. Have fun with all your friends. Thank you to all of your super chats, all of your support. It means so much to me. And remember, guys, keep your tanks clean, your fish fed, and have fun.